Looking for games to play but strapped for cash? These are 10 awesome free-to-play games for this month on Steam right now. Number 1, Caliber. This tactical third-person shooter pits you into the role of a special forces unit in intense battles. This game boasts over 60 different operators with special unique abilities and equipment, each coming from different regions of the world, including Europe, America, and Asia. This gives players the chance to explore different playstyles and approaches to the game. This game also features 4 classes of operators: the Assault, Support, Medic, and Marksman, each with their own respective strengths and weaknesses. Think of this like an action MMO. The fast-moving Assault class can flank enemies and go behind enemy lines, whilst the heavily armed Support class can flank enemies and disrupt their attacks. The Medical class can heal and revive allies in close and medium range combat, and the Marksman provides cover and eliminates targets from long range with a sniper. Caliber's gameplay heavily emphasizes the theme of teamwork, and the outcome of battles depends on coordinated efforts between players. You can engage in various game modes. This includes not just PvP, but PvE and a mixed PvP-VE frontline mode. This game also features over a dozen detailed maps with various locations, from the Middle Eastern inspired Karkard to the European themed Zalesia. Number 2, One-Armed Cook. Can you cook with only one arm? Well, it sure would add an extra layer of difficulty to preparing food, right? In teams of up to 4 chefs, you'll cook at your own pace, but be warned however, the stress of working in a restaurant does catch up to you, and there's a bunch of dishes the customers want, so go get ready to prepare them and make sure nothing goes wrong. Using your mighty recipe book, you'll want to get to work, but you can enjoy the goofy physics while you're at it. Number 3, Sector's Edge. The third-person shooter delivers a large-scale destruction experience with impressive ray-traced audio in Sector's Edge. You're Blade, who's a character who has to partake in high-octane challenges in a fully destructible environment, where you can collapse small structures to large cranes. You'll have your choice of weapons for the job, from armor-piercing LMGs for tearing through cover, C4 for blasting into walls, or the Orberator for forming tunnels. You can tweak just about anything and everything with weapons, from sights and crosshairs to the skins, grips, barrels, ammo, and payloads. The loadout system lets you form personalized loadouts based on your playstyle, utilizing the 14 weapons, 5 equipment offerings, 163 attachments, and 4 perks, meaning whether you're a sniper, demo man, run and gunner, or a support player, you can build something for that. Number 4, Polygon. This tactical first-person shooter challenges you and your team on large-scale 32-player maps with furious combat in a 16-a-side experience. Will you be victorious? Using a bunch of unique weapons and skills, perhaps you can change the outcome of the battle with your friends. There's a bunch of new locations for you to experiment with the game's intuitive controls on, and it's fairly easy to pick up and play, and it feels super fluid. There's a huge lot of talk about this game, especially in the FPS YouTuber scene on this platform, and a ton of people have got really great things to say about it. Even though it doesn't have modern AAA graphics, apparently the gameplay and fluidity is just really great for most people. Number 5, Deducto. This fun hidden role-playing game encourages pure treachery and narcissism. You're probably not going to heaven if you play this game, especially if this is you in real life. This is all about backstabbing your co-workers who will try to do the same to you, and there's up to 10 of you working against each other, trying to be the most successful killer, whilst the others try to suss you out with twists along the way. This game took a pinch of nostalgia from Among Us and Gmod's TTT by using the cams, crawling through vents, and making use of proximity voice chat to fool people, whilst utilizing the weapons behind the scenes to complete the tasks. Perhaps you can be victorious. Number 6, Knockout City. Knockout City is all about teaming up and engaging in epic dodgeball battles to settle the score against your rivals. Customize your character and form a crew with friends for dominating the city through mind-blowing dodgeball games with insane mechanics. Increase your attack by passing to power-up balls, targeting opponents with specialized balls. Assemble an all-star crew and knock out opponents in 3v3, 4v4 or free-for-all matches, passing, throwing and strategizing to unlock distinctive crew rewards. Fight across dynamic maps all over the city, with each of their special features making for an intense and unexpected experience different to the last. Thriving in back alleys with pneumatic tubes, on skyscraper rooftops, across busy streets, or even at local burger joints and construction sites. Number 7, Cyber Hunter. Survival, shooting, exploration and parkour are all elements thrown in the wok together to form a unique open-world battle royale, where players can climb any vertical surface and glide down from above. The new first-person view mode in the latest gameplay mode allows you to become brave gold diggers and investigate the truth while staying alert and alive in a cruel battlefield. The game's parkour mechanics also allow players to dive into the deep sea, climb and roll, and use various parkour moves during fast-paced free combat. Number 8, Undefeatables. Step in the shoes of an invincible hero with unlimited superpowers, living out your dream of protecting the city with your incredible abilities. Take to the skies to patrol the streets and keep the city safe from any threats. There are 2 challenge quests in the game, the Destruction Challenge and the Flight Challenge. In Destruction, you must destroy all objects within the time limit, whereas in Flight, you need to soar through all the hoops to complete the challenge. Completing these will help enhance your powers and become an even more undefeatable hero. In addition, you'll face off against a boss in a dynamic high-speed mid-air battle, protecting from their attacks and counter-striking to defeat them. Number 9, Uncharted Waters Online. Discover the mysteries of the Age of Discovery through sailing through uncharted waters, discovering historical artifacts and mystical legends, creating your path of fortune along the way. Choose to become an adventurer, soldier or merchant, selecting from 75 professions and over 100 trainable skills. As a captain, command a fleet of over 500 ships from historic times, each with their own abilities, customizable to your liking. Be it a nimble vessel to explore or a heavily armed warship for war. Explore a massive open game world, experiencing the historic golden age of exploration, complete with global diplomacy, exchange markets, and historical events controlled by the server-wide clock. From your fleet of mates, complete quests, battle foes, and synergize skills to make a name for yourself in the world, even opening your own bazaar for the exchange of goods with other captains to expand your trade empire. Number 10, Unfortunate Spacemen. If you resonate with themes of shapeshifting, deception and betrayal, then this game in a space-based setting may be your cup of tea. You're a hapless and brave spaceman employed by the so-called company, hiring you to diligently defend yourself before being rescued from failing outposts. But not all are who they claim to be, and death is a common occurrence in space. In Shapeshifter mode, players can survive, hunt, or complete the randomized objectives in the alien locales. As a spaceman, you must complete the objectives to call for rescue or hunt the monsters in packs, but beware, they can mimic and devour the spaceman. You must lay traps, disguise as others, or take them all head on in their devastating monster form. Or you can be a traitor and help it win. There's story mode, solo or co-op if you want to go against an insect swarm, or play survival mode against waves of enemies. And that concludes this list of the top 10 free-to-play games on Steam right now. If you found a game you liked, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, and comment any other great free-to-play games that I missed down below too. Thanks for watching.